Opportunity to speak. As we all know, with opportunities come experience, and just the more experience that I have, it allows me to become better at mastering my craft. So, again, I just want to say thank you. It was March 31st, 2019. There was this young man sitting in this dark, quiet room, all alone. No sounds, no movement, nothing. And all of a sudden, his phone began to ring. And it rang again. And it rings again. And it rang one more time. And this time he decided to check his phone to see what's the ringing about. So he grabbed the phone, he opened it, and instantly, that was his feeling, there was this uneasiness, he began to just wonder, like, what's going on? He began to sweat. What is this emotion that's coming over me right now? This emotion is something that we've all felt in the past, but something that we feel right now. This emotion is something that we think is so small yet so big in all of our lives. This emotion was fear. How many people in the room have a fear of something? Okay. How do we overcome our fears? How do we overcome the fear of rejection, the fear of isolation? What about the fear of commitment? Or one of my favorite ones, the fear of missing out. How many BDCs do I have in the room? Okay. So as BDCs, we know we get to our year mark, we look into progress your career, so you interview and networking, right? What if I told you right now that the job that was already yours, you missed it because you feared rejection? What if there was an opportunity that would have showcased your gift to the entire world and you missed it because you feared commitment? What if there was a season for you that was going to show you what self-love felt like, and you missed it because you feared isolation, or maybe the fear of missing out? What if? This reminds me of a story. It was senior year, we get ready to graduate, so I'm looking for a job. I had 4 interviews. Before every interview, I would go to my closet and I had the long mirror so I could really see how nice I looked every time. So I get to the first interview and I look at the mirror and I say, okay, you ready? Yeah, you ready? All right, your smile is bright, your teeth, they white, and your suit, oh yeah, it's nice. Oh yeah. I get to the first interview, I kill it, and I don't get the job. That's cool. I get to the second interview and I go right back to my mirror and I say, okay, you ready? Yeah, you good. Okay, your smile is bright, your teeth are white, and your suit is nice. Go get it. I get to the second interview and I kill it, and I still don't get the job. That's cool. That's cool. I get to the third interview, and you know what they say, third time's a charm. So I know I got this one. I go back to that mirror and I say, okay, third time, that's it. Go get it. All right, your smile is bright, your teeth are white, and your suit is nice. But your shoes, oh yeah, they tight. I get to the third interview, I kill it. And guess what happened this time? I just knew I had the job. I got home and I got an email. And the first few words of that email said, we regret to inform you, but, and I'm pretty sure we've all felt that before, I didn't get the job. And it was at that moment I was ready to quit. I'm like, Mom, I don't want to do it no more. And she told me, keep going. Keep going. Enjoy this process because you're growing in ways that you don't even know. I say, okay. I go to the fourth interview and I go back to that mirror. No pep talk this time. And I just say, it's already yours. Go get it. I get to the interview and I kill it. In this interview, this job, I got it. See, the reason that I share this story is to not talk about me getting a job, but it's to walk you through the process that it took for me to get the job. See, the first step to overcoming our fears is to think about what's on the other side, and that's greatness. Everything that you want, everything that you desire is right on the other side. And I just knew if I wanted to reach that, I gotta keep going. The second step to overcoming our fears, stop running. Like, seriously, stop running. When I first got to Austin, I was always ready to run back home. Whenever I felt uncomfortable, I was always ready to run back to my comfort zone. Whenever I felt unhappy, I'm ready to run. You might as well sign me up for track. See, that night in that room, that dark, quiet room all alone, that young man was me. And it was that night that I was ready to run again. This time away from my goals, my dreams, and even my purpose. I didn't want to chase a dream. I just want to live a regular life. When I opened that phone that night, I had just got news that somebody that I really idolized and looked up to was just killed. And I just remember that moment. walked around the room and I just kept saying, I'm scared. I'm scared. And then I began to cry and I'm scared, like, oh, they did it to him. What they gonna do to me? And that phone rang one more time. This time it was a message from my mom. And I remember it like it was yesterday. The message said, hey Jay, when I found this quote, let me know what you think. And the bottom was a quote and it said, do it scared. And to this day, I still don't understand how that happened. My mom had no idea of what was going on. And it was at that moment that I knew fear no longer lived here. I don't have time to be scared. Like, I really don't have time, but neither do you. So my question to everybody right now is, will you continue to live in your fears, or will you begin to live in your dreams? See, I know the theme was campfire stories, and when I think of a campfire story, I'm thinking of a monster or a ghost. But see, what's scarier than both of those things is a person that's living in fear and not reaching their full potential because they attach their lives to their fears. Now, to me, that's a scary story. So my challenge to everybody right now is, keep going. Keep chasing those goals. Keep walking in purpose. But this time, keep going with no fear attached. Thank you.